This is the AIRMSEN little mini dishwasher we got today. You can see it's around Christmas time. We got my little decorations up there. I am so impressed with this machine. I only have a few dishes in there right now, but earlier I loaded it up and it was just absolutely incredible. I didn't even scrape the food off and it cleaned them spotless. After an hour, everything is dry. And perfectly clean. Let me give you a few features here. There is an extra dry function, which you will not need. Everything is completely dry after about an hour. There are 4 functions. There's the normal. You can't see it here, but when you're turning it on, there's the air, or the normal, the speed setting, the baby bottle setting, the fruit setting. There's a couple other settings. You have your power, you have your start, pause, and this is the mode button to select the different modes. If you want to add dishes, you just pause it. You open it up and you see there's a bunch of space in here. I've just got a few dishes in there right now. You can see my forks and everything in the back. If you want to put some extra cups, there is a shelf to put extra cups. It's pretty all set straightforward. You close the lid and you put start again. When you're filling it for the first time, it's kind of deceiving. It says to put 1.3 liters of water in it, but it takes a lot more than that. What you do is you start your cycle and it'll tell you there's a little alarm over here somewhere. Right, see here? See where it says water? It'll be red saying you need more water. So you use the container that came with it and open this up, and you're gonna put about 4 of these containers in there, and it'll beep when it tells you there's enough water. The beep will stop, or the beep will start, and the machine will automatically start when there's enough water, and it will drain through this. You see this green tube here. I didn't cut it. I'm gonna cut it short so it goes right here in my drain and put a suction cup right there to hold it there, but I've got it coming around here. I've got some suction cups holding it so it doesn't come out of place. That's where your drain water comes out. It doesn't come out with a whole bunch of force, but I am going to cut it right here and probably suction cup it right around in here, just to get rid of this extra line. There is your drain hole, or sorry, your vent hole for your heat. For your heated dry. It does have an extended dry, like I said. You can turn the extended dry on. Every 15 minutes it'll turn the dry function on for like a day. It'll keep circulating the air. But like I said, these after I'm doing on normal cycle. It takes about an hour. After the hour, the dishes are spotless. Then they're dry. There's not a drop of water on them. This machine is quality built. It's amazing for the price what you get. And it does come with a fruit basket. I don't have it here, but it comes with some accessories. The fruit basket's up in my cabinet right now. I won't get it down, but if you're needing a portable dishwasher, you will not go wrong with this machine. You will not go wrong. I'm going to pause it to get the lights back on here. That's if I added dishes. The light comes on, close it, and hit start. And it's got a little armature that spins around. It's like a normal dishwasher to wash the dishes. Absolutely incredible. I would highly recommend buying this machine. As you can see, it's Christmas time, getting ready for Christmas, and we got Santa over here. But if you're needing a portable machine, this is the one to get. I mean, you cannot go wrong with this machine.
So I bought this last week. Well, it came last week, and I've used it a bunch of times since getting it. And I just love it. It works really great. I read a lot of reviews before I bought it, and the reviews kind of made me second guess if I wanted it, but I'm really happy that I bought it. I will say that one of the reviews mentioned that you have to press kind of hard on the buttons. It's not a sensitive touch, and that's true. Especially for the power button, I had to press just a little bit firmer than I would, especially with the other buttons. They were a little bit more gentle, but the power button definitely, I had to just press it a little firm. But nothing to complain about. It's not going to lose any stars on my review for that. But it's been working great. I'm using it without the sink hookup. I just have this hose to get the water out, but I'm not using the sink hookup. I've been using the bottle. It takes about 2.5 to 3 full bottles to fill, and yeah, I love it. The pods I'm using for cleaning, I'm not using the packs. I'm using I'll show you. I'm using these, and it's working great. The dry feature, I've been doing the extra dry. I did the regular dry, and it was still a little damp, and I had to kind of use a towel to just finish drying them, which wasn't too bad because it wasn't soaked. But the extra dry feature definitely makes it so that there's not much water on there at all. It cleans really, really good. So that's my review. I think that you guys would like it. One other thing I'll add, when I got it, it did have water in it, but I did read the reviews, and they sent me an email letting me know that they test the product before they mail it, so that you might find a little bit of water in there. I actually liked the idea of that, the fact that they tested the product before they sent it out, so that didn't bother me. It wasn't too much water, it wasn't a big deal, but it did have like a little water in the inside of it. But for me, it showed me that they cared enough to try to test the product before mailing it to me, so that wasn't a big deal for me. I hope you like it, and I hope this review was helpful.
So this item, which is basically a waste of bloody plastic time and energy, does not work. So we turn it off. Let's just turn it off. Oh, it won't even turn off. Look at that. Oh, now it's turned off. Wonderful. Can you hear that noise it's making? Can you hear that noise? I mean, ultimately, there is something major wrong in there. Now, I've got nothing actually inside it, because you can see my belly, sorry about that, inside it, because I wanted to test to see if it would work anyway. But no, nothing. So we turn it on again. We'll put it on, let's put it on quick. There's nothing in there, I'll show you. Nothing in there, see? Absolutely nothing in there. Some salt in the bottom. There's the dishwasher tablet, which fell out of the thing, and we'll stick it up there for now. All the plastics off it, as it says. So we've got it on 29, we've got it on quick wash. We'll start it. And look. Can you hear that? And it will come up with an error 17. That's all you get. Now, because I have issues, I've got disabilities. I have a fractured spine and osteoporosis, and goodness knows what. I can't lift this. I had to get someone to lift it in out of its box and put it on the side for me. That's the reason I got a dishwasher in the first place, is because standing up, washing up is killing my back. And apparently I have to now get it back in the box, and I have to get it all the way downstairs, and I then have to give it to the DHL person, because we can't guarantee they'll come in and actually take it for me. Isn't that lovely? So apart from anything else, the Disability Discrimination Act, I think, should state that, you know, if an item is faulty, it's not my fault it's faulty, why the hell have I got to do all the running around? So at the moment, I'm having a massive argument with Amazon, and basically we'll be talking to Trading Standards about this as well. So it's not fit for purpose, it doesn't work, and I don't get money back until it goes back, and I can't put it back in the box, so does it ever go back? Great, isn't it? What a lovely bunch of people to deal with.
This is my second cycle. I set this one for normal run with the extra dry time, and so far it's been really nice. I've already had to, I tried the start pause button to pause the cycle and add a couple utensils in there. It worked really well. It didn't create a mess when I opened the door. But I used a little common sense and carefully open the door just so I wouldn't get any splashback. The magnets that hold the door together are actually pretty strong, so that's really, really nice. Taking it out of the box, it was a pretty easy setup, plug and play. The instructions are written pretty well and really easy to follow. I have it set up to where it's draining. Sorry, don't mind my chicken. I'm in the middle of prepping dinner. And I don't have it set up to where the water comes from the sink, but I do fill it up on the top. We prefer that method just because our house is really small. Our plumbing is not set up for a dishwasher. Plus we have a purifier on our faucet, so we can't set it up for that. But I could take this off and set it up that way if I wanted to. I just don't want to, so that I'm also able to wash larger pots and pans that I use as I'm cooking all the time. Other than that, so far so good. Once again, it's the second load. Don't see or foresee any issues as of yet.
Picture and the extra
fruit basket and a hose.
Fellow drug dealer Carlton Brown was killed on Darien Street by hitman Lamont Lewis on Kabani's command. Over the next few years, Kabani contracted the killing of at least 5 other murders. People like 32-year-old Barry Parker and 26-year-old Tyrone Tolan.
Le nouveau Dyson Airwrap ID connecté, sèche, boucle,
Young man, that's not what you're asking.